Welcome back, guys! In this lesson, we are going to tackle three main things: the claimed reward container, the reward claimed panel, and the Battle Pass UI script. So let's start by the first one, which is the simplest one actually, the Battle Pass UI script. Here it is. So the goal of this script is simply to show the panel and hide it. Basically, we have a canvas group component attached to our Battle Pass canvas right here. Here it is. A note here, sorry, the Battle Pass panel, so that allow us to hide or show the panel. Really simple. We also set the block raycasts boolean to false when hiding and true when showing, so that we can't interact with the buttons and other elements of the Battle Pass system. Cool. So let's now remove this script. Nice. Then we do have the, let's start, should we start by the reward claimed panel? Sure, let's do it. So the reward claimed panel script is attached to the Battle Pass system, if I remember well, somewhere around here. Cool. Reward claimed panel. It has three fields: the reward name text, the reward containers, parent, and the reward claimed animator. So let's select it, enable it, so that we can spot all of its elements. I've specified these three fields because these are the ones that we are going to use. The reward name right here will be something like, I don't know, maybe gift if this is a gift, or bomb if this is a bomb, or rainbow if we've got a rainbow, potion, and so on. This is the name of the reward. So reward name. There you go. Then we've got the reward containers. It's a horizontal layout group to better lay out our elements. Remember, if the player claims a gift, he can earn or grab multiple rewards. So right here, I've decided to set a maximum of 4 rewards. I don't think you will add more rewards in a gift, but if that's the case, feel free to add more rewards right here. And of course, set up your horizontal layout group as best as you can. So you should control the width right here. And you definitely need to check the force expand along the width. Okay, then you can add some padding, right, left, and so on. But for now, let's keep the settings that I've used. 1 second, boom, 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 there you go. 4 rewards are enough in my opinion. The claimed reward container or object here has a claimed reward container script. Okay, so we've got a halo that we are rotating. We've got the reward image, this one, and the reward amount text. Okay, then you also have the halo rotation speed. It's just for design purposes to make the panel a little bit more prettier. Cool. So this is done. What do we do in here? Whenever the player claims a reward, we call the reward claimed callback, which is right here. It grabs the system along with the compound reward. If the reward is a gift, we call the gift claimed callback method. And inside of there, we grab the rewards of that compound reward and call the configure method. The configure method here, by the way, we can collapse this one. The configure method here has an array of rewards, the system, and the reward name string that we can grab from somewhere. So right here it is gift, but in other cases it might not be gift. It might be the actual name of the reward, like right here. When a simple reward is claimed, we pass in the reward name by grabbing the reward type toString from the first reward. Okay, so let's collapse this one too. Collapse this one. I think we can also collapse the awake and on destroy. Always unsubscribe. You know that if you followed my Kawaii Survival course, whenever you subscribe to an event, it's a good practice to unsubscribe in the on destroy method. So this is in the case you always want to use this event. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Let's jump back to our configure method now. At start, we set up the text of the reward, so the reward name text. Then we disable all of the claimed reward containers. Why? Because we might only use 1 or 2, not the 4 of them. So we first disable all of them and then enable them inside of the claimed reward container when configuring it. So disabling, then depending on the amount of rewards we have, so from 1 to 3 or 4, we grab the reward, we set up our sprite, the amount text, and we pass all of this information to the claimed reward container to configure itself. Okay? I hope this is clear. The close panel method here and the opening the panel are simply here to play some animations on the animator, just to make the system again prettier. So let's collapse this, and have a look at the configure method here. Boom. We are now inside of the claimed reward container because we are done with our reward claimed panel. Let's start by the simplest thing, the halo. The halo is just here for design purposes and we simply rotate it. Really simple. So let's remove this. Then we've got the enable and disable method. The enable method is called whenever we configure it, because remember, we only configure the claimed reward containers that we need. We set up the sprite, the text, and we enable it. Really simple. Let's, boom, close it. And finally, we've got the Battle Pass tester. This script right here is just a demo, let's say, of how you can use the Battle Pass system. So you've got methods to show, hide, start the next season, add 1 XP, 5 XP, 1 hour, 1 day, purchase the golden ticket, golden pass, or whatever, and reset the data. We also have, you can also press S to start the next season, but actually it's not relevant. Yeah, we've got the button using the Naughty attributes as I've shown you in one of my latest shorts. Yep, so that's basically it. I hope that you've liked the system. If you have some improvement ideas for this, let me know. I might implement them. If you also have some other system ideas, let me know. I might add them to this course. If you liked the system so far, feel free to leave a review. Thank you. If you want the package, you will find it attached as a resource to this lesson. Use with caution. See you in the next one.